In this lesson, we are going to learn how to convert a fraction into a decimal. But this time around, we don't have the denominator as a power of 10. So sometimes a fraction can be converted into an equivalent fraction in order to get the denominator as a power of 10. So we are going to use equivalent fractions here, and by equivalent fraction, whatever we do to the numerator, we do same to the denominator. So our aim is to get the denominator as a power of 10. Then from there, we write the fraction as a decimal. Let's look at these 3 examples. Then we continue the lesson with an exercise. In the first one, we have 7 out of 20. Let's all think. How can we get a number to multiply this 20 to become a power of 10? Or what can we do to this to make it a power of 10? So I decided to multiply by 5. Someone could have also decided to divide here by 2, divide here by 2, so that this side becomes just 10. So let's look at the multiplication. We have 7 times 5 out of 20 times 5. 7 times 5 gives us 35. 20 times 5 gives us 100. And 100 is a power of 10. Now let's write this as a decimal. We move it to 2 zeros, so twice to the back. 1, 2. Our decimal point comes here. Then 0. So the value becomes 0.35. Let's look at the other one. If we decided to divide by 2, then we would have 7 divided by 2 out of 20 divided by 2. Then this gives us 3.5 out of 10. So 3.5 out of 10 to one decimal place. You move it once since we have 1 0 to the back 1. We bring our point here, then it becomes 0.35. So either ways, all we want to do is to get the denominator as a power of 10. So let's move on to the second example. We have 3 out of 125. So what can we do to 125 to get a power of 10? We can multiply by 8. So 3 times 8 is 24. 125 times 8 is 1000. Therefore, 3 zeros. So we have 1, 2, 3. Point here. 0, 0. Then the value becomes 0.024. In the last one, 4 out of 50. So what can we do to 50 to make it a power of 10? When we multiply by 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. 50 times 2 is 100. Now 2 zeros here. So 1, 2, point here, 0, 0. Then we have 0.08. So from this lesson, what we should notice, our aim is to change the denominator to a power of 10, then continue to change the fraction into a decimal. Write this down, including the examples, and we continue with the lesson.